everyone! I know this time you won't be seeing my beautiful face and all of that, but that's okay, you're used to it. Today we are going to be using Quest Portal, the lovely VTT creators who sent us over this stuff to try to help them with the campaign and all, but I also have a special guest with me, someone who is known for not being a furry, but is questionable at best. Rapid.
Hi, everybody. I love how you start with that.
We're gonna be building a character using Quest Portal. So the first kind of thing we should really do is kind of pick out who we're gonna do. Now, see, I like history. I like building things with historical characters and taking concepts that are already pre-existing and messing with them just a little bit, you know what I mean? So I definitely think that we should build, hold on, Mom, our music is being weird. Build a historical character, and I think Nikola Tesla would be a real good choice.
That's very shockingly, I guess. Better than like Genghis Khan or someone.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's too easy to build Genghis Khan or like Alexander the Great in D&D. I mean, you make him a fighter,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're gonna, it's one way I think Nikola Tesla could be built is for sure an artificer, like an armorer, artillerist, artificer. But let's say he's more roguish. Let's say he's more in a mystery D&D heist scene. So we're gonna make him a rogue. So first thing we're gonna do, everyone, is we're gonna go over to the class. Here, hold on 1 second. I just remembered that I am not sharing my screen to Rapid, so he has no idea what I'm doing.
He's not showing me nothing, guys. I'm blind.
There we go. All right. Don't you like my
pictures?
Look at this.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
This is my picture
beautiful.
for Nikola Tesla. Doesn't that look like him?
I never met the guy, so I'm gonna just say yes.
All right. So we're gonna make him a rogue. We're gonna make this a level 3 character. And so we're gonna up the level here. Now, a cool little notion is like this character creation is both like a mixture of like doing it a paper sheet style or doing it like a what's the word?
Digital?
Like a digital. Yeah. So if you had your own custom homebrew classes and everything like that, like not even subclasses, just classes, you could fully implement it in this as if a paper sheet, and you wouldn't have to homebrew it or worry about that like we have that problem with D&D Beyond, where we made our own classes that we're slowly working to get out to all the rest of you, but we can't use one of them, the Necromancer, because it's a full class, and so it's just kind of, unless we use paper. But what subclass do you think that we should make him? He's obviously got to have some touch of magic.
Well, I mean, if you're going for magic, isn't the only one with magic Arcane Trickster?
That depends on the way you want to look at it, because I mean, there's the Phantom Rogue, but I don't think he deals with ghosts. You know, he ain't out busting no ghosts. So I'm gonna.
He's not, but yeah.
I'm gonna go with you on that one. So see, something cool with that the rest of you guys might not know is that up on another tab, I have the library open right here. So I can go over here. So like I said, I have it up on another tab. And I can go down to, like, the D&D thing right here, right? And I can go to classes, and I can go down to Rogue. So I can copy and paste everything from this. Like, you get full access to all of this stuff. This was free for me to get. I didn't have to pay any money for this. And
everyone loves free.
Everyone loves free, and something that this has that, like, D&D Beyond doesn't have is unlimited characters at the free value.
Oh, they got you with that. Honestly, I wasn't gonna say anything about that. Shots called, shots fired, all that. I hate pay. Don't just give me 5 characters. Once you start D&D, you want more than 5 characters. It's like addiction. I need a 6th character now, 7th, and
I mean,
you're 20 it down.
Rapid alone on D&D Beyond has already had to like delete characters because he ended up having like a library's worth of character sheets. So.
It happens, people. Watch out.
But all right, so we already pre-rolled up. We're gonna go 16 in Dex, because he's a rogue, right?
Yep.
14 in Con.
Yep. And that's usually what I would like, Dex and Con first.
Dex and Con first. And see, now this is where we start pandering to the subclass that he is, where we're gonna put the other 14 into his intelligence. Note that he is a human, and we've taken that just a flat human, and we've taken that into a calculation already. So we're gonna then also do a 12. Whoa, that's a 13. And his strength is actually a 9, which was an 8, and his charisma is a 10. So now, when it comes down to his saving throws, for sure, his saving throws for a rogue is Dex and Int, I believe, is for the rogue, right?
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so now we go down to resistance and immunities. We don't have none of those, so we can do this cool little thing and condense these. So now we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna. What do you think about giving him acrobatics?
Well, he's maining Dex, so I'm sure acrobatics.
Okay. Stealth.
He's gonna grab that. He should. Does he not have that already?
Well, I think.
You know what?
I think it's the rogues.
Yeah, stealth.
Yeah.
Yep. You get to pick from 4, so yes. Stealth for sure. I like that.
I think.
What do you think?
For sure, investigation.
I was gonna say something. Intelligence-wise, we have to use that. If not, like Arcana or something.
The other thing is, do we want to pander more to? Do we want to do an Arcana, or do we want to do like a sleight of hand? What do we want to do here?
How much does this Nikola Tesla steal?
Well, historically, I don't think he stole anything, but...
No, let's not get into that.
but he is a rogue in a heist. In a heist game.
That makes it very hard. I would say give him the sleight of hand.
Give him the sleight of hand. Okay.
See what he does
survival.
with
it. There we go. Sleight of hand. All right, so he's looking out to be a pretty decent, inquisitive kind of character. So
you're smart rogue.
He's a smart rogue. Yeah. So he has a passive perception of 11, passive insight of 11. See, here's the other thing. Is it forgot the passive investigation? So you can just go here and add right here in a new row and do investigation. And his passive for investigation, let's see here, what is his insight real quick? Yeah, that's a 1. So his passive investigation with proficiency, that's a 10 plus, so that's a 14, I believe. Yeah, so he has a passive investigation of 14. He is human, so he does not have dark vision. So one thing that was
really easy to do, though.
Yeah, I mean, look, you could even get rid of it, so it's not there. So, and then later on, if he happens to get it, you can just bam, add that row. So it's super easy. Armor proficiencies. I'm gonna copy and paste this.
Make it really quick. Yeah. I love how easy they make it.
Bam, right there, and then I'm going to go over and copy and paste again, just so that I don't have to freaking worry about it. I mean,
we're lazy here. Okay,
yeah, we're lazy. We're doing this nice quick, so we're not like lagging out your time. You know, we all know you're busy. You don't want to hear me and Rapid talk all day, unless it's one of our shows, right? Please,
watch us,
please. All right. So his base general stats are now done, right? So one thing we obviously forgot to do is, I believe we forgot to do his name. Right?
Oh, that's the most important part.
We can't say he's Nikola Tesla unless he has a name. Let's see here. Ooh, we even get to add a little bit of a custom thing to him. So we're gonna do.
Oh, give him like a title.
Yeah, like the Let's see, the electric. Am I spelling that right? No.
E-L-E-C.
E-L-E-C-T-I. Electric.
T-R-A-C. Yep. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, the Electric Rogue. Now, he has... This is not Nikola Tesla. We can't use this as a Nikola Tesla. So we're going to go over to Avatar. Now, see, we can scroll through an amazing like art gallery of different features. Like we can go, you know, fantasy, humanoids or other, like see you can do dragonborns all the way down to zombies, all sorts of things, right? Like you can do the Medusa, and they have just a bunch of different things. Like let's see here, let's do select. Like look at all these. Oh, load.
That is pretty.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is. Oh.
And then like we can go to the future ones if we're doing like a more futuristic campaign, and it's got like a ton of different art things. It's got modern.
Something like shockingly.
You know what I think we should do? Let's generate one.
Oh,
let's
show
see
them that.
here. Let's do Nikola Tesla D&D style rogue. Let's generate. My bad, everyone. For some reason, I got a ding on my phone. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think I have. Here we go. We gotta do masculine. Here we go. Cause it made a female Nikola Tesla.
I'm using this word. That
Look at that.
Oh.
That is a good picture.
They give you little tabs to point. Yeah. So
yeah.
Just picking
like
stuff
you
it
can
makes
like
it so easy.
We can make him an orc. Let's see Nikola Tesla as an orc, even though we do have him as a human, but I want to see. Okay. I mean that kind of gives me look, it gives me like Dracula Tesla orc. But yeah. Oh, I spelled rogue wrong. I spelled rouge.
No one knows how to spell rogue, okay?
That's a pretty good one, but I feel like that's more of a knight. So let's get a little bit more. Let's see here. Arcane. If I can spell arcane. How the hell do you spell arcane?
A-R-C-A-N-E.
A-R-C-A-N-E. Trickster. There we go. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, but let's do that one. Let's go ahead and save that one. Save his character sheet. I love that one. Gives him like that kind of like almost lord value to him. All right, so now we've got his name, we've got his title, we got his cool avatar. You know, that's a nice feature, is being able to have in VTT, like in the tabletop thing, the ability to create a character. Like, I like that, you know. All right, let's see. Your status is okay. So his hit points, he's level 3. He has a +2 to con. I believe his hit points should be about 20. Is that the average value?
Let me see. It's 8 plus con at level 1.
Yeah,
so...
which will be 10.
So then it'd be 8. After that, it'd be 5 plus your con. So 7 every other level. So 14 plus that? 24?
24. If we're wrong, everyone, let us know in the comments, because, you know, we're not mathematicians here. We're D&D players. We're only half that. All right.
Don't make me think, okay?
Well, I'm making you think. I brought you here to do the thinking. I'm the hands. You are the brains. All right.
We are screwed.
we share one brain cell, and Brimvor ran off with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other cool thing is, like, you can alter these values whenever, right? And then another thing is, if you don't like doing a whole, like, erase type, whatever, you can just click. Clickety, 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 click. That's the nice thing. It's real easy manageable. And then he's level 3, so he has 3 hit dice in total. That's a 13.
Out of 3.
Yep. His hit die are right here. So see, here's the other thing. This thing comes built in with a dice roller. So you can roll, and it adds your modifier.
Yeah.
It adds your con modifier, which is nice. Do it again. You want to do it again? I'll do it again.
Click clack on the dice.
Clickety clack on the dice. Ooh, that was a good roll. I got a 9. All right. The other cool thing is when you're trying to manage, like, at least for us, we normally use Owlbear and D&D Beyond. So managing conditions is hectic, but here you can keep track of that easily, and so it's just so nice. Also keep track of your exhaustion, your death saves. Say like you get cursed and you'll always have one failed death save. You can keep that, you know, tracked. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, a dagger, a short sword. That's what he should start with. Oh, and it gives you, you know, kind of cool little thing there. But you can always go in here and change these things. Like, another thing is, like, we can edit that, we can convert to modifier, edit the button, you know, we can do all that stuff. But you can still click here to roll your attacks. Like, was that a 1?
Oh.
Did I just roll a natural 1? I did roll a natural 1 on the attack. Oh, God. Nikola, no. But yeah, so it also for if you're trying to help new players or just trying to remember what you can do in a round, down here it gives you all of that information. It tells you everything. So this will make teaching new players like so much easier. You'd be like, just look at the bottom of your action sheet. Spells. So this is where we need to start picking some stuff. So chill touch, I don't think really works. I think one that would really work for sure is Shocking Grasp, and another one is Mage Hand. What do you think about Mage Hand?
Well, he starts with Mage Hand.
Oh yeah, he starts with Mage Hand.
You get 3 cantrips, and one of them is Mage Hand.
Here, let's just make this easier. We'll delete this row, and then we'll just type in here, Mage Hand. My fingers are not smart. Let's see here. Mage Hand. Let's see here. You can add a description if you need to, if you want to. Let's see here. The attack. I believe it can make a stealth check, can't it? Like.
Let's see. Learn Mage Hand. Spell slots.
I don't think you can do an attack, but I think you can use your sleight of hand with it, right?
I'm trying to see exactly where it is.
I know it's an action.
I do not know. Oh, Mage Hand. Okay, right here. So, starting at 3rd level when you cast Mage Hand, Spectral. Yes, you can make your Mage Hand invisible, and you can perform the following additional tasks with it. You can stow an object the hand is holding in a container worn or carried by another creature. You can retrieve an object in a container worn or carried by another creature. You can use thieves' tools to pick locks, disarm traps at range. Other than that,
I don't think
you just do it with the sleight of hand.
Yeah, you just do it with the sleight of hand. All right. So we can add all of those things to it, like just so that, you know, as much information as you want, you can add, and that's super nice. So let's give him. Let's look at the thing here. Let's look at the library.
For Mage Hand?
No, for how many spells he gets.
Let's see. I have it right
as a
here.
Arcane Trickster.
As an Arcane Trickster, let's see. When you reach 3rd level, you get 3 spells and 3 cantrips, and then you get 2 1st level spell slots.
All right. So, but you start that Mage Hand doesn't count towards your cantrips, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It does. Okay. So Shocking Grasp for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's an attack. So what we can do here is we can convert to modifier, edit modifier, and we can do. We go up here and we do spell, and we can do spell cast ability modifier right there, and then we do the same thing down here. Spell cast ability modifier, bam. So 2. So now when we roll, if we want to roll, if it please roll. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I remember. We got to do the 1d20 plus, just like that. Remember?
And then
1d20 plus. How is it not wanting to work here?
Oh, you didn't put a 1.
2. Oh, I fucking put an exclamation mark. Alright, let's see here. Stop. Here we go.
There.
Save, and now it'll roll.
Hey.
So, it's a lot simpler, and we can also clear that. It's a lot simpler than like D&D Beyond's whole like must use bracket, exclamation mark, dash. You gotta be a freaking coder to use that crap. Alright, so for Shocking Grasp, I believe Shocking Grasp is an action.
Mm-hmm. A D8 of lightning damage.
It's a D8 of lightning damage. So let's convert to modifier. Bam, edit. We'll push the back button over here. So 1d8, and then 1d8. Save, and then it rolls a 1d8. It's super simple. Wow, that was a high damage. That was max damage.
He's not dead.
What's the range on it's touch, right?
Mm-hmm. Melee attack.
Touch. Is it verbal and somatic?
Verbal and somatic components, yep.
All right. V-S. I mean, we don't need to do all of that. We'll just go on from there. We've shown that enough. We'll do that later. That's gonna eat up so much time, and no one wants to see us. He has fireball for some reason. Anyways, don't worry about that. It's and branding smite. That's an interesting route. But we've showed you that kind of thing, and again, you can see you can keep track of your spell slots pretty simply. You know, you can add slots if your DM says. You've trained your magic hard enough that you've gained an additional 2 first level spell slots. You can add those in so that you can customize this. This allows you to be more flexible in your games than most virtual tabletop. Backgrounds. Okay, so now we're on the backgrounds. Yeah, what do you think? Sage?
Sage? Yes.
Sage?
I like it.
Sage. Okay, race is human. Alignment, I put him as chaotic, like a chaotic neutral. Or no, he did things for good. So maybe chaotic good.
I don't know. I don't even want to say anything about that anymore.
People are gonna get so pissed. Well, if you think that he is something completely opposite of what we put, please tell us why in the comments.
Yes, exactly. We don't know.
We don't know. Explain to us. Let's see. At level 3, they're at 1,000 XP, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's give a good description. Let's see here. Just gonna pull something off the freaking wiki real quick. There we go. An inventor focused on advancing technology to help humanity. I feel like that's a good way to put him.
That sounds a lot like him.
I'm just gonna put some random numbers in here.
Yeah, I love that they allow you to generate all that. At the click of everything's just one button.
Yeah, one button away makes it you don't have to. Oh, I don't know. We're definitely gonna be using this for maybe season 2 of Grand Quest because only the DM, if you want to have access to all this AI stuff, you personally can get it if you're just a player, but I recommend getting the pro if you're a DM, because getting access to all of that AI help, if you can't remember a ruling, you can just type it in. What is this ruling? Bam, gives it to you. If you wanted to create an NPC name that it's not Frank, Larry, Gavin, or something, then you can just bam, ask for it, and it's right there. So if you're a reactive DM like I am, where you don't go hours and hours into prep, it's right there. It's easy. Let's give him some blue eyes, because everyone loves blue eyes. If you don't, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? What blue-eye beauty hurt you? Black. There we go. Alright. So, see, we can also go down into, his backstory, we could go with him being an inventor that delved into the mysterious, arts of electricity, finding how to go from being a non-magic user into being a magic user just simply by pulling on the static electricity of the world, like an elemental caster. We could make him that he's a curious and persistent, somewhat lackluster in the direct comfort, social environment. He's not super good at social environments, but he can snake oil his way out of situations.
You put a lot of thought into that.
I did. Well, Nikola Tesla is one of the people that I actually do like to learn about, but I do, that's one thing, is no matter even if it's just a throwaway character, I always put a ton of thought into characters. Like, my one-shot characters, Rapid knows this, always has this elaborate backstory, like why he's here and what he's doing and stuff like that.
He's only gonna play it once.
Even though I'm only gonna play Bonds, I would say that as an inventor, he has more enemies than he has Bonds. So maybe it's like a gnome that helped, that like was his like childhood friend. So we'll put like childhood gnome friend named, I don't know, Dwayne.
Yeah, of course.
The Rock. John. I'm spelling this so wrong, but give me a moment. I got Grammarly. It's okay. How the hell do you spell Johnson?
Johnsson.
Say that again. My brain like seized up.
John. Son. S-O-N.
Son. Okay. Pretty simple. Yeah. There we go. Childhood gnome friend Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh wait, I wanted it to be Dwayne the Gnome Johnson. The Gnome Johnson.
Same difference.
Same difference, but better. All right. Okay, I'll capitalize it.
I feel like there's gonna be a long list of flaws.
Oh, I mean, he was during the age of a lot of flaws. Maybe just put him that he's obsessive over his work.
Yeah, let's go with that and move on. There's a lot more. Make it simple.
Yeah. Okay, so background features. So he gets that researcher, so I'm just gonna copy something real quick over from the researcher tab and put that there.
Throw it straight up in, yeah.
Let's see here, class features. He has that. So class features, we're gonna just kind of copy some of the class features, and bam, look at that.
Racial features.
+1. Yeah, +1 in all the ability scores. Thankfully, I have everything right at my fingertips because they make it all super duper accessible. He has no feats yet. So there we go. We've got that. We've got his inventory. Let's start him off with like some gold. Start him off with like 10 gold from his background. He has rations, hemp rope. Yeah, I think that's all fine. And see, here's the thing: is if there's any special thing about your character, you can put it in notes. And D&D Beyond's format is cool looking, but it's so spread out. Where everything here is right here. You've got everything here. Well, I think we just finished making our boy Nikola Tesla, Rapid.
Well, now we can play him.
Now we can play him, yeah. So, speaking about that, let's see here. Let's see. One moment. And
what are you doing?
I am quickly building, because I'm going to use this for another, quickly making sure that he's able to come into this. Let's see here. Let's add character sheets. Alright, so let's go over here and add Nikola Tesla. There we go. Now, see, we have, when we go over here, we have his entire sheet all right here, all in a freaking drop-down menu.
Oh, I like how it looks.
Yeah,
bam, like, nice and clean.
Yeah, it's real, just everything right there, you know? And like, we can, you know, oh, cool, we get a chat feature, role, file. We can go to notes and we can type in our own, like, we can do campaign notes or private notes.
It gives you folders. Oh,
library. So nice. See, here's what I was talking about. Access to the library right here. See, look, we can go, and if there's ever anything that we want to know about our class, we can just go right here. And we can look it up right there. And here's that assistance thing I was talking about.
No changing tabs back and forth.
No changing. It's all right there. And see, like, here's the thing: is like if you want your friends to play, you just send them a code. Well, everyone, we made our boy Nikola Tesla, and it's that easy. Super quick, super fast, super smooth, and go check it out. Quest Portal, super fun.
Quest Portal,
and it's also got a mobile app. So if you're a person who plays on the phone, check it out. Kelly is going to be doing, the player of Syphina is going to be doing a few shorts about the mobile and her experiences running her first game.
Oh, that's so cool.
With it. So she's going to be playing like a one shot and using this system entirely. Where
on the phone?
Yeah, on the phone. And I plan to run an entire show using this eventually. So look forward to that. I'll see you all later. Say bye, Rapid.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, bye.